All right. Kind of caught me. I kind of forgot to turn on the recording, but we didn't get too far. On a new game I'm making, it's a top down, and today I am trying to, yeah, I'm trying to improve it. So I'm going to kind of run through what I've done so far, what we have, and what our goal is. So, first off, let's just show you what we have in the play. All right, we have our little character here. We have our custom mouse here, and whenever we left click, we move around our little unicorn. And so far, we have a tree over here that takes a little bit to grow, and yeah, we'll kind of wait around until it grows. Oh, there it is. It grew up a little bit, and now if we go over to it and we right click, we collect wood from it and it goes back a stage. And that's kind of what we have right now. And the goal of the game is to have our character go around and collect these renewable resources from these trees, maybe around the world or whatever, and then go and build houses for some dragons that are in need of a home. So you've kind of caught me in here when I'm trying to do the code for the dragon. But basically, I can run you it really, really quick. We have our intro here. So if the player is pressing the interact key, they are close enough to this object, and their mouse is also close to this object. We then will give them a prompt that'll say, hey, you're about to build this house, and that'll be in the form of this text box here. And then if they still see this text box, hey, you're going to build this house, and they still interact again, we're going to say, okay, let's check, do they have enough wood to build this house? And if they do, we're going to start the building process. And then we're going to subtract the building cost from their total wood in their inventory. Now, if they try to interact with it again, and that's where this is, if the player interacts again, if the player interacts again, and the house is being built. If the house is being built, we'll show them a text box too that'll tell you, hey, this house is already being built, so we don't want to subtract resources from them, which is what we did here if the house is not being built. And then the next one is if the house is too expensive, we're going to say, yeah, if they just don't have enough wood, we're going to tell them, hey, you don't got enough wood. All right. The bottom, we do need to have a catch at the bottom that will reset our text box and whatnot. And we've done that in our previous games, other NPCs. So I'm just going to go quickly look for that. Ah, here it is. So let's go back right here. All right. So distance to object. So our player character is our top-down PC. And let's see, it'll reset our text box, and we're gonna also reset the first time that they've clicked on it. All right. So once they do have enough resources to build, so build is equal to 1, we are going to then start our little build progress in the background. So we have build progress is less than 2, and then we start an alarm for, since the game runs at 60 frames a second, it's 60 times 4, which would be 4 seconds. And in our alarm, we just say build progress plus 1. And in our step function at the top, we have image index is equal to build progress. So whenever the alarm gets triggered, it increases the build progress by 1, and it'll also increase the image index by 1. And I'll make sprites later to show off that the house is being built. But that'll all be sprites. So, but I believe I'm done with this house. Other than the sprites. So let me think about what else we need to do. Right, the text box. We haven't done the text box yet, so let's work on that. So we're gonna go back to our reference here with our previous entries. Okay, so we need to get draw self, and then yeah, let's just take the first one. All right, let's just take the first one, copy paste it. Why did it suddenly scroll out? I don't really know. Hey, how do I scroll over? How do I zoom in? What the heck? All right, well, let's just make a new workspace, whatever. It's okay. All right. So instead of saying welcome to my establishment for our text box 1, let's go look. We need to confirm, we need to ask the player to confirm the build. So that's what we're going to do. So let's see. Text box, so we're going to say something like let's just make it super small. Build house question mark, and we'll get rid of this. X is +5, and then this would be 69, and then the length is not going to be that big, so let's do like 120 or something, and then the height will be 25. There we go. That's our first text box. So our next text box is, we have text box 2. The player interacts again with the house while it's being built. So we're just gonna copy this again. We're gonna say text box 2. We're gonna say house. Oop. House already being built. All right. And we're gonna need to increase the length of this to probably like 250 or something. Ooh, that's 250 maybe. Still the same height. It's all right. All right. And then the next text box, text box 3, if the house is too expensive. So that's why we always do notes, because you always forget what the heck you did. All right. House is too expensive. Should I say too expensive or not enough wood? Like, not enough wood. I think not enough wood is probably more clear on what I want them to do with the house. This will probably be like 270 or 170 about. I don't know. We'll see later. All right, there's our text box. I believe that's it. All right, so we make the sprite now. I don't really know what it's gonna look like. I'm really good at making sprites, but all right, let's just try and make it dragon house. There we go. So for our 64 by 64, is that is that good? I think that's good. Yeah. All right. yeah, that's fine. Let's edit image. So I don't really know what a dragon's gonna look like, but what we're going to do is look up dragon pixel art. And like that's way too hard to do. We kind of want just something. See, like these are cute. Like look at this. This is perfect. Look at that. It looks so good. Like so simple. Something that I can do. So actually, if I can show you, so we can do is save this. So dragon house. And what you can actually do is dragon house, drag it into your top-down game folder. I'm going to remove this. Wait, that's right. We're going to then actually maybe we should have that sprite back. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's recreate that sprite I still did. Sprite SPR Dragon House 1. So what we're gonna do eventually is have different color dragons just to have variety. So realistically we only needed one dragon, but so what we're gonna do is we take our selector tool, we grab this, we say copy, and now it makes it as a brush. Then we go back to our dragon house, edit image. We take our massive dragon, which we need to decrease the size up here. Probably a little more. Probably a little more. Yeah. So like this, and we put it right there. All right. So now we don't want all this white stuff around the edges. So what we're going to do is remove it. So I don't know if this is like the best way to do this stuff, but that's what I've been doing. I don't know. I think actually you can, what is it called? You might be able, if it's all the same color, you might be able to like one select it and then delete it. But for big pictures like what I just imported, even though the colors may look the same, it could be different, and I don't actually know. But, ooh, can't be deleting part of the dragon. Alright, so there's our little dragon. And what we're going to do is I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. I'm thinking of kind of turning it into like a doghouse. So if we just look up like Pixel Doghouse or maybe like Snoop Dogg's, yeah, like something like this, right? Like this is what we'll turn it into. So what we can do is we can do this again, right? Like doghouse, or we'll just say yeah, it's whatever doghouse, and we're just gonna do the same process with this one. Doghouse. I bring it in, edit image. What we actually can do is maybe to make this like slightly easier. We can do this, and we can artificially change the size to like 250 or something. And then it'll make it easier for us to select. Yeah, let's just do it like there. Copy. Let's go to our dragon house, which is right here. Let's do this, and let's this like that. So let's go like this. And how I'm envisioning this is I need to replace this dog's head with the dragon head and body, and then just kind of try and build the house around them. Like delete like part of the top of this house and then like build it up over time. So how that's gonna look is we're gonna go to here. I'm going to select kind of their front part here. We're gonna copy this front part, and you see how this is like kind of like that, like something like this. Like I would put it like right there. Yeah, something like that. And then in here, we would just get this color picker here and paint the house just kind of over them like that, like this. And then we will kind of want it to cut off right here. So we're going to kind of delete this right here. All right. Now we need to get rid of this white thing. So actually, let's try that one thing I was doing. Yeah, see how like it doesn't perfectly get it. It is a little faster. And then we can switch over to the erase tool and just kind of clean it up. So that is another way I could be doing it. But yeah, there you go. So this would be what the dragon house would look like when it's done. And for variations, I would change the color of the dragon and the color of the house. Maybe a house that matches the dragon's color scheme. So yeah, so it looks like you're making custom houses for these dragons. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this frame, and what we're gonna do here is we need to now make like part of the build. So if the dragon starts at index 0, and then this is we need to make this frame like the halfway point of what the build will look like. So what we can do is like remove, say, from this line up, and yeah, we can just remove from this line up. Then maybe then it'll look like the house is not completely done yet. Like this is, say, the progress of the house, and then when it's done, it adds the roof on top, something like that. And maybe to make it look a little more interesting up here, we can take this color picker here and then kind of turn it into like a non-straight edge, but still like what the house would look like on top. Yeah. So, and then we can just kind of, I hate like sharp edges. They're like kind of annoying looking. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I hate sharp edges on top things. It just kind of looks a little weird. I kind of like the round off kind of look. There. So it looks like it's kind of not complete yet, and then we build the rest of it. There we go. That's our progression. We could make it a little more, but for now, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah. All right. So let's see if this even works. So let's go to our did we forget to rename this? Yeah, yeah. All right. So obj dragon house 1. And then let's go to the sprite we just made right here. That's our little sprite. Let's make sure our image speed is 0, which it is. So it's not just constantly going through the different frames. And yeah, all right, so that should be hopefully done with that. And just for testing purposes, let's give our player, I don't know why we have coins here. Let's give him some wood. Let's give him like 20 wood or something. I don't know. But, and just for also, yeah, actually, I'm still wondering if I should do the cost. I believe I should show them the cost of the house. You know, you want to know what you paid for, right? So what we're gonna do is when we ask for the build cost, we are going to just say like cost, and then why did that just page down? Cost, and then we're gonna say plus string. So we're gonna cast this number to a string because for some reason draw text only takes strings and doesn't auto convert numbers. And then we're gonna say I think it's called wood cost. Yes, there's a wood cost. And then plus, and we're gonna have space and then wood. And then remember for the space here, just yeah. And then I like putting them 16 up, which is going to be oh wait, this is the X. So this 16 up would be 80. And then this needs to be 5 above the tallest Y over here, which is 85. All right. And yeah. So now let's go to our nice little place here. Let's go to our Dragon House 1. And so the good thing is we can actually just increase the size of this Dragon House like this. He's a big boy dragon. And so move him over here. All right, let's just see what it looks like. You know, might as well test now. So over here, right click. Ooh, yeah. See how far that is? Oh right. So that means the X is too far. It's that way. The Y is way too high. All right. So that just means that we need to readjust what it looks like. Also, I keep forgetting. We need to rename this to interact. This will have all our interactions. And so what we're going to do is we're going to move our player. And we're going to move our hands and our tar. And then we're going to add another one. Rename. We're going to say player. So in here, we're going to drag in our hand, our pointer thingy, and then our player. Yeah. There we go. All right. So then let's go fix what just happened. Our text box look a little weird. So we just need to change where they are. So let's do x. Honestly, let's just do x regular. Actually, x minus 5 for this one. And then just x for these ones. So, oh, x for these ones. All right, there we go. And then it was really high up. So that just means we need to lower the starting place of this y value. So we can, like, move it to, oh, actually, yeah, no. Maybe we'll just move it to like 34 or something. Right? And then this will be 39. This would be 5. This needs to be bigger because I made it bigger. I made it 2 lines instead of 1. And then this y will be, I think, 50, right? 50. So this would be 55. And this would be, nope, negative, oh, negative 5. And then this needs to be below by 6. This would be 34. Right? That's about right. Yeah. All right. Well, let's just go look at what that looks like. All right. Right click. Build house cost 5 wood. You know, it's still like really high. Yeah, it's still really high. That's okay. We'll change that and after this is done. So build costs 5 wood. And then it's going immediately to house already being built, which is kind of not what we want. So what we're going to do to fix that is the reason is because it's building the house and then for some reason it's immediately rechecking else if. For some reason, I don't really understand why that's happening. So oh, you know, it's first time equals 1. Maybe hmm maybe what we can do is we can say if maybe if build house is equal to 1 or sorry, equal to 0, then we'll reset it to 0. Okay. So that just means if they did start building the house, it won't reset first time if they leave the range. And what am I gonna do with that? How am I going to fix this problem? Uh, hmm. I'm thinking. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I think I've think I know what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna make we're gonna separate these. So we're gonna separate these interact checks and say and first time is equals 1. And then in here, we're going to, it's going to replace this part. We're going to separate it. We're going to say we don't need this. Yeah. I don't know how to auto delete these tabs over, but we're doing this. All right, there we go. So yeah, all right, cool. I don't know if that's gonna fix it, but I hope it will. This y value also needs to be changed because it was off. Oh, actually, let's just change this to 10, 15. And then 10, 26, 31. There you go. All right. Yeah. Let's check it out. I just want this to work. Build house costs 10 wood. Then you cook it again and then immediately goes house started being built. So all right, I just want to make sure that is the sprite like working? Like is it building the house for them? It's not. It's not even building the house for them. That's a little bit strange. Okay. Show debug message. We're gonna say build progress plus build progress. And then it's oh, this is just saying if build house equals. Oh yeah, I mean, okay. Build house equals 1 cost. So should I make like a thing here that says Xbox 4, and then we don't need to say house is already being built. Maybe what we do is, oh, what did I just do? Did I just collapse this? I did. All right, let's, instead of trying to fix this problem, maybe what we do is we say build in progress. And that would fix the problem artificially. Okay. But the problem is our build in progress is not quite working, is it? So I did add that show debug, so let's see what's up with it. Build in progress. And let's wait 4 seconds. Yeah, so I don't think our alarm is, I think our alarm is going off at all for some reason. Um, so, oh, I think I've done this wrong. I think what we need to do is instead of doing it here, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna change this around. So if we're gonna put the alarm here, so this will start the alarm, and then over here, we're gonna say above here if build progress is less than 2, we'll say build progress plus plus, and then we put the alarm here to reset the alarm. Maybe. I don't know if this would work, but I'm just hoping. And it crashed. Alright. Well, so that means something changed. Oh. Show debug message, build progress plus build. Oh. That just means, see, look. I'm so used to, these debug messages auto-converting variables to strings. But I guess they just didn't want to do that for this. There. There we go. Alright. Building complete. So then it's key. It's gonna. Is that a big deal? No, I don't think so. Alright. So once this house is done, we're gonna say if build progress is equals to 2, we will then reward our player. obj top down player dot, and then we'll say like built houses. Right here, instead of coins, we'll like just say houses built is equals 0. And so then over here, we'll just say houses built plus 1. And yeah, it'll keep track of how many houses we have. We're just a little worried that the alarm is going off like continuously. So we're going to say if build progress is less than 2, build progress plus 1. So I think what we need to do to fix this is we do this, I believe. And hopefully that shouldn't print the debug message twice. So build in progress, build progress 1, build progress 2. And it shouldn't print build progress 2 again. Perfect. Alright, so now that we have that, let's just fix our stuff over here. Build progress. This should be like something like this. Maybe, I don't know. Something like that. And then so now what we're going to do is let's check for the house, like not enough wood. So let's go to our player. Let's turn our wood down to 4. And yeah, go here and just says not enough wood, which is kind of strange because I thought it needs the first time to get to there. Yeah, so and first time is equal to 1. I don't really understand why it's doing this, where it just doesn't care about this like first time thing. It's like, oh, it like checks this and oh, and then it's checking that. Is that what it's doing? I put this like, really? I feel like that's not it, but oh, let's just maybe put this below. Oh, you know what? I think I know. Let's change this to an else if. Build costs 5 wood. And, oh, right, we need to say, and first time is equal to 0, I believe. So build cost 8 wood, not enough wood if I click again. Perfect. We go back, build cost 8, not enough wood. Perfect. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna kind of change our tree collectible a little bit to make this easier to test. So what we're gonna do is, let's see, how did we code this? I think so. What we can do here, oh, this irandom ran. Oh, it's because we need to put randomize here, I believe, to make this actually random. And let's just put a bunch of these trees down. Oops. Something like that. Alright. So now this one started off at level 2. Or level 1. Yeah, or these ones started at level 1, this one started at level 2. Alright. So let's go to our build house. Not enough wood. Great. Let's go over here. Let's collect wood from this one. And then let's wait for these trees to grow. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. And then build costs 8 wood. Click again, build in progress. And there we go. We built them a house. Build in progress. So yeah. Alright. So and then when our dragon house is done, to avoid any more like interaction with it, we are going to say build house is equal to 2 or something. Just so it's just so we don't see build progress anymore. It costs not enough wood. Go here. Yeah, okay. Is this just normal that these 3 didn't get the randomize and these like strange. Maybe I should turn this. Yeah, what's up with that? Alright, whatever. Build house, 8 wood. Click again. Build in progress. Let's leave. Alright, house is done. Go over to it, right click. It still says build in progress. A little strange that it did that. A little bit strange that it's doing that. Let's just check this out. Build in progress. If build house is equal to 1 and text house equals 2. I put the build house to 2 right here. Does that mean this is not happening? I mean, might as well just check, I guess. Oh, before we do that. Oh, see, it is random. Okay, so I just got unlucky with the fact that some of these were not, or just always. Okay, alright. It was just weird. Cost 10 house. Build in progress. Alright. And then full house. House is built +1. So we see that. Go over. And it still says build in progress. Oh, that's not good. See there? Alright. So that just tells me that something's wrong. Something is terribly wrong. So what we want to do, what we can do is say if, say, we'll just make like a new variable that says house done or something is equals to 1. Oop, is equal to 1. And then we can like in case, so house done equal to 0. And then instead of doing this built house, we can say house done is equal to 1. And then over here, we just take all of this, boom, X right here into here. So we'll say 0, house done equals 0, and then we'll allow this to happen. Oof, I hate the spacing. Hate the spacing. Is there a way for, maybe I should just look this up. Tab lines over here. Sure. It's possible to turn on better tab lines, not just constant. Oh, like that. Indented code trick. Which one? Shift tab? Is it just shift tab? Alright, well, just try it. Might as well. I mean, shift tab. Okay, but like, oh, so in this ID, if you just press tab, it'll just tab over. Alright. So it will just tab everything over and not override it. It's good to know. So, but we do need to do this again. There we go. Now it's looking clean. It's not looking like an eyesore. Alright. So if the house done is equal to 0, then we can interact with it. Else, we can't. Alright. Classified wood, build in progress. There we go. Yeah, goes to show nothing's ever perfect. Go over to it, right click. Can't interact with it. It's not changing. It's not trying to build again. Perfect. There we go. That's kind of the I guess the progression of this game. At least the very, very basic. We're just gonna have a quest that's gonna be like, hey, you're the new contractor in town, you know, Mr. Unicorn over here, and You know, this art kind of just makes it to where it doesn't look like it's a top-down game. I don't know, does it need to be like directly top-down? Or can it be like isometric? I wonder. Because all of these are in isometric art. Kind of sort of isometric, not really. Is kind of not really isometric, but and my player is not really isometric at all. So maybe we should remake our sprite for the player to be more isometric. I wonder if there's someone who has something like that. Pixel unicorn. Look at this. We kind of want it more. Last time I did a Rapidash. Let's just look through here, see if we find anything interesting. This thing looks derpy. Better than mine though. Maybe we should isometric. Maybe we should just isometric. So now we're doing like this 3D look. I don't know. Maybe we just take this as like a reference. And maybe just like but we will need to change how we do this. So my thinking here is right now the way we are turning our player is that it's always looking at the direction it's going. But if I were to do an isometric, basically if the x is, say, this way is greater or this way is less than the x, and if I click over here, instead of pointing here, we need to flip the, we don't want to rotate it downwards. We want it to, oh no, we do want to rotate it downwards, but we want to flip the sprite to look say left when it's moving left and right when it's moving right. So we need to add that to our disgusting looking code over here. Okay. So slow walk, slow. So this is like the image angle stuff. So I think another thing we might want to do is say image. Can we, is there like a flip? Do we just do image scale x negative? I think that's what it was. All right, so maybe if we say if so we're gonna say if this thing is, so we're gonna say if x is, all right, so if the x point where we want to go is less than our current x, we say we only want to flip it once, but right now this is gonna rapidly flip it, which is not really what we want. Um, well, actually, we can just say, actually, no, we can just say equals -1 rather than multiplying it or anything like that. And then we can just say, maybe we can just say, like, else, like, just the image scale is equal to 1 or something. I don't know. I'm not sure if this would work. Uh, so then let's do like, yeah, let's edit this image. Let's just, instead of deleting it, let's just make a new one. Okay. So well, let's just try and figure out how to make this like kind of this blocky look here. So we're gonna use the line here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be tabbing in and out to just look at this. Since I don't have a second monitor. Um, so we're gonna start with the body, I guess will be like here. Something like this. I guess. And then uh, maybe like something like I don't know, we have this block thing. We have our feet here. Um, we have our short foot here. Like I guess like this, like that, I think. Something like that. And then we'll do this. Except we need it to be like this, this. Is that how that works? But no. That doesn't look that great. Dude, this I just can't get this out of my head. This looks like a Minecraft ingot. Oh god. I'm so sorry, every artist in the entire world, that this looks just terrible. Um, this is why we need you people, so you can prevent me from making these atrocities. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Like this. I don't know, man. I still can't get this out of my head. This looks like a Minecraft ingot. Let's make this look a little better. All right. So we need it like more. We need it more square. How do we make this like about square? That looks better. Whatever. Let's get that. And then I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like more of a steep angle. But whatever. It's fine. Whatever. I just made a taller Minecraft to get. Whatever, man. It's a work of art, right? It's not perfect. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's whatever, man. It looks kind of funky. Not quite correct, right? Like it looks pretty bad. And we got a little unicorn horn here. Then we got our eye. And then we'll do like this. All right. All right. uh, all right. Here's my little unicorn, baby. There's my fat unicorn. There's our tail. Here's our beautiful mane. All right. So let's let's just make do. All right, let's do this like kind of off, slightly off white. We don't want it too bright. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna color it all in the same color at first, and then just slowly make it look better. I actually just feel like I should just do this. Whatever, you know. Screw the haters. There's my derpy little unicorn. There you are. Alright, we love that for you. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so now we have our little unicorn and we're going to kind of shape this head a little better. Make it look, like that. And then we're gonna have the pink. Ooh, I don't like how pink that pink is. Let's turn down the saturation a little. And let's get our man, I really need to reshape this head to be like that, I think. I'm just thinking, I don't know. Um, yeah, something like that. There it is. All right, boys. Now get like this pink. Boom, boom. Yeah, pink. Boom. There's our yeah. All right. Boom, pink. All right, it's looking good. All right, let's get some dark grays and start shading this in. Especially, yeah, let's just like, and then let's take this color. Let's make it one darker. Paint this whole thing here, right here, like that. And then the inside leg, I guess, will be kind of in the darker shade. Let's get this. Let's do like, I don't know, like that. I don't know, something like that. And then underneath their head, we're gonna have a little bit of shadow kind of under here. We're gonna have some shadow. And get rid of this black line. Do like this, and then this snout kind of area needs to be pretty dark. So let's do this, I guess. There we go. Look at our beautiful unicorn. You know? Isn't it just like a thing of art? Like, I don't think anyone could have done this better than me. Right? Ain't no way. Let's do let's also do some brights, just like slightly brighter. So let's have like this, and then like this. Just it's hard to notice, I know, but you know, it'll give it some life, right? Without really thinking about it. There we go. There's our little unicorn. There she is. There she is. Let's get a brighter pink as well. Just kind of, you can't even tell it's there. All right, let's do this. Let's get a, I actually kind of like this pink, so I'm gonna make this pink as well. Or maybe I should make it gold. I don't really know. Like this. There we go. There's our little unicorn baby. All right. Yeah. So now in our player, uh, let's start playing this up. All right, there we go. So now in our object player, which is this one, we need to go to our create function. We need to go to our image index is equal to 1. And let's just see this abomination. Yeah. So yeah, so it needs to, I want it to flip. And well, right now it's doing this thing. It's like backwards. So I don't know, man. Um, maybe I. Okay, let's go. Let's just do some of this changing. I don't know. I don't know. We do want it to. We don't want the y value to. We don't want the y value of. I don't like the way they did this. Angle. I hate this. I hate this. I mean, this is how the top down would work. But we're doing isometric, so we kind of don't want this to. So what we're gonna do is just remove that and just have this image scale thing work like this. I believe it's backwards, I think. So let's do 1 and -1 or something. Yeah. There we go. Isn't that just wonderful? There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Not enough wood. Yeah, eat some wood. Yeah, it's a magical horse. Yeah, give. But yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, get the house. Do. Yeah, house. All right. There we go. My horse's body looks like a Minecraft iron ingot. Tell me I'm wrong. Look at it. All right. So that's kind of how the game will work. What day is it? What day is it today? The 26th? Um, how many more days do we got left of this project? It's Tuesday, so we have Wednesday and Thursday to work on this, so 2 more days. How much work should I get done today? Like, I feel like I need to do more today. I feel like I haven't done enough today to warrant like stopping here. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I need walls because of the way the camera works, but yeah. At least right now we don't need walls. So I think what I'll do instead of adding more code today, we'll start setting up kind of how I envision this game looking. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we're going to I think we do need more space. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go to our room and just double this to 24 there. Just double this. I don't know. Maybe it's too much space. It's probably too much space, but for now, it's not a big deal. What we're gonna do is, so we're going to flip X right here. Let's zoom out. All right. So now the way this is gonna work, we could do some of the tedious stuff today. I know that's not interesting, but hey, it's gotta get done. Basically kind of how I want this to look is we have these dragons here. Something like this. And I think I need to move this to like up here. And what we're gonna do is we need more dragons. So what I should have done was add a flipped version and a non-flipped version, but deal. All right, so we're gonna have dragons like kind of on both sides. Um, yeah, yeah. So basically, we need to have so like maybe the objective would be, hey man, you gotta you gotta make sure all the dragons have a home. And yeah, your goal is to make sure these dragons have homes. Yeah, something like, I don't know, something like this. I don't know, something like this. I don't really know. And let's just kind of move this in a little bit. And so we have over here, we'll have like a, say a forest area out here, which we can go to. We will, yeah, we'll have like a forest area here. Where we can get wood and whatnot. Out here. Out here yonder. And basically a way to expand this would be to ask for multiple resources for each house. But for now, we're just gonna have wood. Um, so this is kind of my thought process. We start like the player. We start the player, say like down here. We put some walls across here. So we need to change this snap-digger to 16 by 16. And then, yeah, we make this, put some walls here. They can't go up this way. Let's put some walls this way, you know. Yeah, something like this. And then, like, this would be like the exit gate or whatever. Ah, this is running much smoother than normal. Typically, it's a pain in the ass to put these down. I wonder why it's being normal. Okay. That's kind of just my idea is we have this sort of village area inside and then we have a forest area outside. Yeah. And with the interact, like move these kind of further away. Like we don't really want them to be too close to each other. We don't need them to be too close. All right. All right. Something like that. Let's grab this, put it over here, grab this, copy, put it right here. Yeah. So now we have forests. And so now what I want to do is we're kind of out of the testing phase to make sure the trees are working. We can now go to our tree collectible and we can change this growth to like maybe 6,000 or something. Something like that. Is that too long? I don't really know. Now there's so many trees out there, it's not a big deal. We're having a bunch of trees out here, so I don't think it will be a big deal. Basically for our background, um, we can kind of change it to like this dark green, maybe. I don't know. Oh, what did I just change? Wait, actually, what color palette did I just change? Let's turn up the green a little. Um, like this. I don't know. Oh, I changed this tree. Look at this. I changed this tree over here. That's the thing I changed. Okay. Yeah. That that's yeah. All right. All right. That's like kind of my vision of how this is gonna go. Um, but what I can do is, since I think I need to do at least 2 quests or something like that, I think I'll eventually make another resource, like with the same code as this. That's just ore. So maybe like over here, we'll make a like a mine area or something, and it'll be like, I don't know, maybe a dragon will be like, hey, I need some amount of stone from the mine. Can you go get me some? Yeah, or like like a quirky dragon that just wants a stone house, right? And we in here we have like the resources of stone or something that growing stone. We're in a magical land of growing stone. Yeah, that sounds fine. I think so. I have the vision. I think I have kind of what I want to do. So let's just start. What time is it? It's 11:30, dude. Okay. Um, what we're gonna do? We're gonna start doing the really kind of tedious stuff. So what we're gonna do is open our sprite here. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna duplicate this, call it number 2. We're gonna open it, edit sprite, and so we're just gonna make different color palettes of dragons. So yeah. See how like annoying it is when you like import these images and they're like so many different colors. But since you're so bad at drawing, it's much better to do this. You know? Yeah, I think you know. Something like this. Let's get like a kind of dark, a little bit lighter than this brown. Start filling in here just to give it some texture, I guess. It's not going to be perfect, but it's not that bad. That looks like I just gave him an eyebrow. Go back to here. And so, yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna get like a different underbody or something. Like maybe this dark here, underbody. There. There's our dragon, guys. And then let's change their horns to like kind of I don't know, like this or something, and then make it brighter, and then give them this or something, you know, like that. There's our little dragon. There's our new dragon. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to go like this, copy it. Actually, how much of the dragon did I copy last? Wow, I actually copied the exact amount that I needed. Look at that. Look at me. Look at me go. I am innovative, exciting. You know? All right. Innovation that excites. See, look. So now, look, I have a different colored dragon. And then what we do is we change the roof color to this or something. I don't know. Oh. Yeah. So like we take this here. We then make it a darker, complement the dark green over here. And then we make a lighter color for this, or maybe just, yeah, whatever. I don't know, something like show. Like this. Let's go back to a darker color to do this. There. I don't know what I just did. I think I just deleted it. Let's reopen it. There. See, look. Now we have a different dragon with a different color. Ain't that just beautiful? Isn't that just splendid? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. We just repeat this kind of stuff for different colors of dragon. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I'm tired. Let's do one more for the books because it's tedious. But you know, let's do a blue dragon like this. Let's get a dark color for this. See, but at least the process is so much faster. Like the second and third time you do this, or every single time after the first time. All right, let's get an even darker color. Put it for this brown. Ooh. There. One more darker. No, oh shit. We still haven't done these two. All right. Now let's do really dark, like that. See, now we got a little buddy here. There. So I kind of do like the color of this. So yeah. So now do the same thing. Take this. Go. I think until here. Copy it. Bring it over. Is that right? Did I do this right? No, we need it. We needed one more over. Oops, I need to redo that. Let's just do it like this or something. Like that, see? Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so now let's change their house to the same color scheme. He likes his blue house. He does in fact like his blue house. Right? Okay. I know this is pretty boring, but it has to be done. You know, part of the progress. Alright, there we go. Let's go back to a more bright color like this one. Let's cut it. Let's get in this here. Actually, now that I look at it, I don't really like it. I'm sorry. Uh, I don't quite like it the way it looks. Oh no. Okay. It just doesn't look that great. Let's just stick to the roofs. Let's just stick to changing just the roof. You know, we don't need to go too crazy. Um, yeah, like this. There we go. Just stick to what works. Don't need to change anything. Oh, wait. This guy's higher than this guy is higher than what we want. Okay. Honestly, they won't even notice. Whatever, man. You know, I'll just do it better next time. Oh boy. Yeah. I did fine on this one. Why can't I just be normal? All right. Well, we did those two. I mean, we have three. Now we have three different dragons in their houses. Um. So basically, how we do this is the dumb way and just duplicate this. Do this dragon house 2. Duplicate this. Dragon house 3. Open it up. Change the sprite to a different colored dragon. Change the sprite to this one. Alright. Back to here. Let's just delete some of these guys. Let's bring in your boy. Alright, what's the scale? 3x. There we go. There's our dragon. Perfect. Let's duplicate him. Flip. There. Alright. Go here. 3 and 3. There we go. Um Now we have different colored dragons. So we could do one more dragon and then it'd be like 2 of each color. I'm fine. I think it's good enough. We have our different dragons. Perfect. Let's just see how it looks, I guess. I don't know. See, look. Oh. Oh, that's the starter stage one. Okay, that's fine. I said it might do that, bro. Not enough wood. For this one, 9. Not enough wood. For this one, cost 5. Building progress. Look at it. Boom. House is built 1. Not enough wood. Alright, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the idea that I'm going for. But yeah. Building progress. There we go. Alright, I think that's enough for today. We did a decent amount. I mean, I don't really know how long this recording was, but yeah. Alright. I guess I'll see you tomorrow when I continue working on this, but yeah, that'll be all. Thank you for watching if you even got this far. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing.